Hello everybody. You probably weren't expecting this, but I do have another bear for everybody to go over before the game actually comes out, since there's barely any other bear fan game updating in the bear fan game community that I actually play at the moment, so I kind of gotta improvise on this one. So our topic today is basically going to be more teasers, but more from another channel of the Discord server, that being the dev posts. Now, most of these are usually joke posts, but there are some that actually contain some good information about what the game will look like. With that being said, let's get into some ones like right now. Alright, so looking over here is our first, bear-related clip, and it's already off to a crazy start. So, we got whoever this guy is, these two guys, this big guy and this guy that's recording it, and whatever this bear skin is, Jesus Christ. We got the tag of survivors must survive from bear for the full round, but it's kind of cut off. But the thing is that the only guaranteed thing I see here is possibly this is either the lobby or the lab map, and I think it's more of a map because we see the wire puzzle over there. And that's kind of it. Again, take this with a grain of salt because, it's kind of a joke post, but it still shows us some good details. This one, on the other hand, not so much. This is quite literary. So, we got Bob over here. His expressions, his idle animation, if you will. He looks very, very expressive. Like, he blinks one by one. He looks up and down. He looks towards the camera. He looks left, right. He's amazing, and you can even see his mouth slightly open and closed. Yeah, if you can see here. This is possibly the best depiction of Bob I've seen yet that isn't just using the original face template, since it's, fully animated and stuff. We'll go over here, which is possibly the craziest teaser of all time. This isn't even a teaser, but look at that. 3D bees behind the flower boy, and that's just for the idol. Something tells me they're just going to have stuff like this for all kinds of skins, where there's, animated backgrounds for the skins or something. I don't know. But seeing this in-game, knowing that I'm terrified of bees, dude, oh my god. But, actually, no, this is a very nice detail, and I love what they did with Flower Boy. Got over here. Just gotta scroll down a little bit, and then we got our next actual teaser, that being this. This guy saying, "Trust me," which I don't trust him, and also I think this is either Wobble or some sort of HD Bear remake, if you know that April Fool's skin, since it's very, very glitched out, but I don't know, it could be whatever. The map, on the other hand, I'm not so sure of what this could be. I think this could be a completely original map, or just a map that's very, I don't know, my best guess is SOS or something. This looks like nothing like SOS, it's just the closest thing I can think of. And then we got this guy over here. Other than he's watching, we got this thing down here that displays your kills, and I'm assuming on the right it'll display damage, but I'm not too sure. It says touch survivors to deal damage, yada yada yada. And we got, I think this might be placeholder, but it'd be really funny if it isn't because it's just a bear logo. And yeah, if we can see over here, we have look what it looks like to be a wire puzzle and the backrooms map. In this one, we get a lot. We get an entire look at the GUI, the sprint and health GUI. We got the freaking sprint and flashlight GUI, and we even got the GUI for one of the gears in the game, being the bang gun, to my knowledge. This might be just a literal gun, who knows. And we got head legs saying, hey. Here's where we get to the more interesting stuff. We got Wizard Bear over here, what I think it's supposed to be Wizard Bear. With a crystal ball. Looks really good at the design. Whoever made that, that's really cool. And what looks like to be the lab map that we've been teased for a while now, that we've been going over. This could not be lab. I mean, this is complete speculation, but it just looks to be lab in my opinion. I could be proved so wrong though. Jesus Christ, notification. Okay. But we got recycling bin over here, a couple prop boxes over here, and a door. That can't be. We got the light, obviously, but I'm not going to go over the obvious details. Who gives a shit? Here we got the scrapped version. Keep in mind, scrapped version of Backrooms. This is really good. This is really good. I bet the newer version is going to look a lot better, but I still think that this is a really good map. And now we got this. Ow, Oni Bob. Pretty much. If that's what that is. I have no idea, dude. But, these things look fucking scary, especially this one, because it has, that purple and black gradient. I just think that thing would look terrifying in a dark map. And these other ones look equally as terrifying, because they remind me of those freaking, guys who eat the money I'll put a clip of what the hell those guys look like, but if I can't find it, I swear I'm going crazy. There's these guys where you put in the freaking quarter and they eat it like it's a food, and it's like rubber and something, and it's, holy shit, the flashback. Over here we got Mansion. I'll look at Mansion. There's some guy looking over here. We got the Mansion's main highlights in the background over here, and we got this guy standing near a bush or tree. I can't really tell. As far as I'm concerned, I think this is supposed to be the Poisonous Lake, as we can see both the bear cheese altar and a little bit of stuff coming from over here. But, I mean, layout-wise, it looks like Mansion isn't going to be that different. But, I mean, who knows? This is just one angle of the Mansion, dude. I can't be that decisive over this. But, yeah, no, this is looking really good. And over here, we had a poll deciding off which types of time ticking would be cool as an animation. And this one ended up winning, which I'm so glad it did. Because look at that. That is clean. That is clean. It shakes and all that. It's like freaking actually ticking down, but with style. Do you know what I mean? But like, other than that, we got the obby. Look at the obby. It's pretty pixelated though, because you know this is a GIF. We got the AFK tag, and we also got a moderator tag for those who actually like contributed to the game, I guess. And we have whatever this is. I have no idea what that is. And a pretty good look at the lobby. Got this and this. I don't know what that is. I think that looks like a bear on a phone, but who knows. But yeah, that ended up winning, and I'm glad it did. And then we got to down here where that's practically it. If I wouldn't have to go over this. What the fuck is this? But yeah, that's pretty much all the dev posts that are like actually teaser worthy of a video. So I'm sorry if this video is a little short, but I mean, yeah, better than nothing. I'm still waiting for this game to come out, and I do have a theory that it might be coming out in just a few days because a certain game's anniversary is coming up. A 5th anniversary, if you will. I'm just kidding, it's freaking Bear Star, but who knows? If they did that, that would be cool as hell, except I won't be here for the freaking Bear Star anniversary, so you better not. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll be seeing you guys next time. Goodbye.